They've come from all over the world with one goal, a glowing piece of our radical rock. But one question still remains. Do you have it?
Do you have it? Do you have it?
Welcome to the Extreme Arena at Nickelodeon Studios. This is Global Guts, Nickelodeon's World Championship for Kids, the Special Olympics edition. Let's meet today's players from the United States of America wearing the ballistic fluids. Allison, the Stallion, Schivitz. From Mexico in the rampaging red, it's Cesar, de Mexico, Estrada! And from the United States of America, the primetime purple is Piety, Piety! Hello everyone, I'm Mike O'Malley. This is Global Guts, and to me, guts means putting aside your fear and overcoming your obstacles. Today we have three very gifted athletes who fit this description to a T. To find out why, let's go to Mo to hear the story of three very special athletes. Mo!
Mike, this isn't the first time these incredible athletes have been in competition together. They all competed in Special Olympics World Games, but this is the first time that they're squaring off head-to-head in our Global Guts Championship Games. And who's going to grab that gold? Well, we have to get underway to find out.
Well, they're slam dunking in Boston, Barcelona, and Berlin, but nowhere do they rock the rims like they do in the Extreme Arena. The mother of all elastic sports, our player's going to be going up high with the and off the rim like that. I'm terrible at this game, but our players are great. Let's go to Mo.
Mike, at the sound of my whistle, our players will grab a basketball, jump off the aerial bridge, bounce up, and shoot. They'll have 60 seconds to score as many baskets as possible, and baskets only count if their shot after the player has touched the ground. On your mark, get set.
60 seconds of slam dunking mayhem and up strong. In blue, that's Allison, the Stallion. Oh yeah, look at that thunder dunk, rocking the rim. Cesar going up strong also, and right in, above the rim, these players are going 15 to 16 feet up in the air. As you see Katie, stop. Knocking it. The socks with the rock. Cesar with another. Allison going up high and getting back up to the bridge. Great form. Cesar all the way from Mexico with another delivery off the backboard. These people know how to shoot. Heck of a lot better than me, as I said. Allison with another. So right now, up with another strong one. Cesar with time running out. Allison has 9. Katie looks to have 4. Oh my, let's go to Mo for the official results. Great work.
In first place was Allison, scoring 10 baskets. In second place, Cesar, scoring 8. In third place, Katie, scoring 4 baskets.
Well, we begin at slam dunk, and you can substitute superstar for special after this one. The socks off the glass with the score. Cesar also with fine form, 2 feet up and way above the rim. And the Stallion wants the gold medal medallion. Up strong, look at the smile on her face. She had the form down. Let's go to Mo and check out our leaderboard. Mo.
Well, Mike, first place in our events is worth 300 points. That goes to Allison from the USA. In second place with 200 points, Cesar from Mexico. In third place with 100 points, Katie, also from the USA.
Oh yeah, and the player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner. And right now it's time to meet this galloping great from the US who's going for some Global Guts gold. She's already won our first event, Allison the Stallion. Time to spill your guts.
Hi, my name is Allison Schivitz, and I'm from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. My favorite sports are basketball, soccer, and gymnastics. My favorite gymnast is Shannon Miller because she's strong and graceful. I've competed for high school gymnastics and Special Olympics. Here are some of my medals that I won at World Games, 4 for the apparatuses and 1 for all-around.
Basic training, but ladies and gentlemen, there is nothing basic about it. All the training facilities in the world cannot compete with our killer course. Our players will start right out in the elastic jungle. They got to fight through those barriers, and then boom, right up the wall climb. They can't slow down there because then they got a monkey across, monkey bridge, and then boom, into the slingshot. But go without me to the next one. They're going into the cargo net, and then boom, into the airbag. Let's go to Mo.
Mike, our players are timed from starting line to landing pad impact, just like you did. They must complete each obstacle before moving on to the next one. Best time wins. On your mark, get set.
Will the Stallion gallop her way to a second victory? Well, ladies and gentlemen, right through the elastic jungle and up the wall climb, showing her arm strength. And now balance comes into play across Monkey Bridge. Ow! Falling off, but remaining composed down the slingshot. Clawing her way up the cargo net. Now the cargo net can shift and move. You gotta have firm footing on the moving rope. And into the airbag, the landing pad, boom! That'll stop the clock. So the Stallion setting the pace for other players to try to beat. Let's go to Mo and find out the official time for the Stallion.
Allison's time was 34.8 seconds.
Oh yeah, Allison. Allie. Up next, Cesar.
On your mark, get set.
So Cesar, ready to tear up the basic training tire, and his first obstacle, the elastic jungle, he makes it through. Now you see the time to beat 34.8, and Cesar went right up the wall climb. That's where Allison had trouble on the monkey bridge, but he does not. And if he can get up the cargo net and into the landing pad, he's got about 14 seconds to do that. Big, long leg, Cesar from Mexico. Here you go. If that's official, he's in the lead. Let's go to Mo.
It's official. Cesar clocked in at 25.5 seconds.
Katie Sox is up next.
On your mark, get set.
So Sox meets the rock. Getting in to the elastic jungle. You see her digging low. You see those bands, those elastic bands trying to prevent our players from digging through. But the Sox rocket through, and with the tumble move, she'll get right into the wall climb. Digging hard into the wall climb, you see her strength and determination. This is what we talk about when we talk about guts. She'll get onto Monkey Bridge next, and she will try not to slip. You see just how high our players are when they try to balance themselves across that bridge, up in the air, dangling. But Katie, getting the toughness, now down slingshot. She's going to shoot her way into the next event. Good form, and digging out, she'll now go up the cargo net, and she has one more obstacle to try to conquer before she gets into the landing pad. Up, pushing herself with strength, and into the landing pad again with fine form. Boom! Right into the pad. That'll stop the clock. Let's go to Mo for the official results. Mo!
Katie's time was 1 minute and 4.6 seconds. So Cesar takes first place, Allison second place, and Katie third place.
Well, you talk about fearlessness, and watch the Stallion on the monkey bridge losing her balance, but she's not scared. Right back up there, down the slingshot, and then Katie Sox. Want to see a nice gymnastic move? Boom. Rolling right out of that so she can regain her composure and get up the wall climb. But victory went to the man, Cesar, in the landing pad. Nice work for him rolling out with victory. You guys are working up the sweat there, man. I'm getting tired just watching you. Let's go to Mo and check out the leaderboard. Mo!
Well, now Allison from the USA and Cesar from Mexico are tied in first place with 500 points each. And in third place is Katie from the USA with 200 points.
Well, plenty more to go. Who's going to get the Global Guts call? One of these three right here. Stick around. More Global Guts coming up. Welcome back to Global Guts, where we have three Special Olympians battling it out for a world title. And right now, we're going to get to know a little bit better Cesar Estrada. Spill your guts.
Hola, soy Cesar.
Hi, I'm Cesar Estrada from Tepic, Mexico. My favorite sports are soccer and swimming, but I really love gymnastics. My favorite athlete is Luis Garcia, because he plays hard and has a lot of heart. In my opinion, a good athlete must have discipline. I brought this ring to give me good luck at Global Guts.
Next up, we are They're crossing the Guts Ocean in an invisible boat. We got some world-class water jets. Our players got to battle their way through. We don't have any boats. What we do have, we have harnesses and 3 very tough kids and paddles. Let's go to Mo.
Mike, at the sound of my whistle, each player will paddle across the pool and back. They must touch the end of the pool to end the race. Best time wins. On your mark, get set.
This stallion is going to be walking on water. And this horse can run. Look at the determination on Allison's face with the push-off. She's got incredible leg strength, ready for thoroughbred racing. Let's go to Mo and find out her official time. Mo.
Allison's time was 18.9 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Up next will be Cesar as he gets lowered into the harness and the pool. He's going to try to get a good push-off. Looks like he's ready.
On your mark, get set.
They call him El Cora de Mexico. And boy, can he go. Now, here with the pivot and turn, we'll see if he gets a good push off. 18.9, you see the time to beat. He's got good arm strength and kicking. But you see the water jets trying to slow him down. He's going to really have to stretch. He's going to be close to the finish, but he's not going to have it. Let's go to Mo and find out the official time.
Cesar's time was 20.7 seconds.
Up next will be Katie Socks. Perfect opportunity for her to get back in the thick of things.
On your mark, get set.
Katie Socks. Well, look at this Socks rock. Katie with great speed. Turn it around. Let's get the push off. And again, if she can keep the hustle moving, she'll have 300 points and be right back in it. Stretching across the pool. Getting into it. And with the touch. 19.9 might be good enough for second. Let's find out from Mo if it's official. Mo.
Allison takes first place, Katie takes second place, and Cesar takes third place.
Get them in the pools out of both. They'll still paddle their way to the fastest time. There's Cesar with a good push. And Katie Socks. Look at her legs rocking and the stretch. Good enough for second place, but first went to the Stallion. Working overtime. The Stallion with another first place victory. Let's check out the leaderboard now, Mo.
Well, now Allison from the USA has 800 points in first place. In second place is Cesar from Mexico with 600 points. In third place, Katie from the USA with 400 points.
Well, we got peak to peak coming up, but right now it's time to meet this American athlete who's faster than a plane and slyer than a fox. Here's a few words from a player known as Socks. Hey, Katie, spill your guts.
Hi, my name is Katie Piety. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, USA. My favorite sports are softball, gymnastics, and football. My favorite event is vaulting because it's cool. You get to do flips and jumping. I won these at the World Games, New Haven, Connecticut.
Well, you want to feel like you're jumping across the Alps and peak to peak, you'll take that leap. Our player's going to be strapping on a harness, and they'll be setting their way through this fog and jumping peak to peak on our aerial mountainous assault. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Mike, our players must cross the mountain range, making sure to hop on each peak. Best time wins. On your mark, get set.
So the Stallion with the whistle will go peak to peak first. She is in the lead with 800 points. Can she muster another victory out of peak to peak? Great lateral movement. She's pushing side to side as well as forward and coming in with the touch. She will set the pace with that time right there. Let's go to Mo and find out the official time. Mo.
Allison's time was 19 seconds even.
Oh, yeah. 19.0 is the time to beat. Cesar will be up next.
On your mark, get set.
And the Extreme Arena wants more. Look at Cesar. Oh, yeah. Like a jackrabbit. Pushing his way. Time to beat 19.0 if that's official. Easily beating that time. Let's go to Mo.
Cesar's time was 15.8 seconds.
El Cora de Mexico with now the time to beat, and he needed that. Up first, socks.
On your mark, get set.
All right. So, the socks putting her feet to the rocks. And you see now she's got into a rhythm. With her strong legs pushing across, she's got to now make the turn and get back across. And you see pushing right there. Strong effort. There's some guts for you coming in with the touch. Let's go to Mo for the official time. Mo.
Katie's time was 22.9 seconds, so Cesar takes first place, Allison takes second place, and Katie takes third place.
You want to check out Special Olympians in action? Boom. Katie lost her balance at first, but regaining her composure, started leaping away, as did the Stallion. Look at the form, and the pivot, and the turn, and then back for more. Taking a peek and peek and peek. She had great leg strength, but it was hard to overcome Cesar. Look at this man's legs working, power and form. Great work for him. And you know, yesterday I talked to all three of our players during practice. Here's what they had to say. Take a look. And you know something, guys? You guys are going to be competing big time tomorrow. I want to know what guts means to you.
Athletic, fun, and cool.
Athletic, fun, and cool, Katie?
Radical, dude.
Yeah, dude. Cesar?
Fuerza!
Yeah, that means strength in Spanish. 3 superstars going to climb the crag right after this. Let's check out the leaderboard now and see where we stand. Mo.
Well, Mike, now Allison from the USA is in the lead with 1,000 points. In second place is Cesar from Mexico with 900 points. In third place, Katie from the USA with 500 points.
Well, there's peak to peak, and then there's O'Malley in the valley. You got to climb the crag alley if you want to get to go. Super Agro Crag coming up! Welcome back to Global Guts, where 3 Special Olympians are about to tackle their biggest challenge, the crag, where the points have skyrocketed. Third place, 375, second, 550, first, a whopping 725 points. Let's go to Mo and see where we stand. Mo.
After 4 events, Allison from the USA is in the lead with 1,000 points. In second place is Cesar from Mexico with 900 points. In third place, Katie from the USA with 500 points.
And so that is where they stand, and this is how they got there. The Sox going up off the glass with the score. Cesar with nice form. A little thunder dunk there, but victory went to the Stallion. Yeah, look at that thunder dunk. Boom. We're getting an elastic jungle. You want to see a gymnastic move? Watch this tumble out of the jungle. Katie. On to wall climb, and Cesar in the cargo net. This man took victory with that leap into the landing pad, and then we go into a little invisible boat where we have the paddle for our players, and the Stallion was digging hard, as was Cesar in the pool. Digging, paddling, straight with the touch, and then peak to peak with Katie. Leaping, the Stallion leaping. But victory went to Cesar, cutting across. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, the competition is really about to heat up, because right now we're at the Super Aggro Crag. First it was the Aggro Crag, then it evolved into the Mega Crag, now the Super Aggro Crag. Bigger, sharper, and filled with more obstacles and more surprises than ever before. Players begin in Boulder Canyon, where blistering blasts of venomous vapors erupt from the canyon floor. Then it's up through Switchback Bend, with volcanic boulders ready to explode at the slightest touch. Lurking ahead, Avalanche Ledge, with ultra-sharp spires and rumbling rocks ready to roll. From there, it's a hard solo, up the ice wall, straight through the falling sheet of snow protecting the crag peak. And all the while, our players will be facing the sound and fury of a molten volcano that is ready to blow. You want some rules? I'll give you my mo. Whoa.
Players players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not disrupt another player's progress. Now, during their climb, our players must light up each of 8 targets located on their side of the crag. The first player to activate all of the targets, including the final one at the peak of the mountain, will take first place points. Mike.
So now, after months of training, thousands of miles of travel, and with an entire nation looking on, it all comes down to this incredible climb. One mountain separates 3 players from a world title. Let's get it started with Mo. Mo!
Players, on your mark, get set.
Up! Boulder Canyon goes the Stallion! Digging her hook into the turf, and that's Cesar! And the smoke and the snow, the rocks are ready to rumble as the Stallion digging up. Way out in front though, Cesar! Cesar at the ice wall! And up, locking in first, is Cesar from Mexico! The Stallion fighting her way through the suffering sheet of snow, and she's at the ice wall, the slippery ice wall that is trying to prevent our players from locking in on the final actuator. But the Stallion locks in next. And Katie sucks, locking in third. Let's go to Mo for the official results. Mo!
In first place on the Super Aggro Crag, Cesar from Mexico. In second place, Allison from the USA. In third place, Katie from the USA.
What a finish on the Super Aggro Crag as the Stallion getting down off of Boulder Canyon, hitting the first actuator and making the turn. The venomous vapors trying to slow her down. And then you see Katie sucks, using her shoe and sock to hit that actuator she had missed. She got right back up to the top of the crag, but not before Cesar. Cesar getting to the top and locking in on the final actuator. First, arms raised at the top of the crag. Number 1 for him. Let's go to Mo and check out our final leaderboard standings. Mo!
Here it is, Mike. In third place today, Katie from the USA with 875 points. In second place, Allison from the USA with 1,550 points. Our winner today, Cesar from Mexico with 1,625 points.
And so, Katie Sox Piety in purple with 875 points will be getting the bronze medal. Yes, Mo?
Mike, I can't find the medals anywhere.
What do you mean you can't find the medals? They're where they always should be.
No, Mike, I've looked for them.
E.T.'s got the medals.
Greetings, special Olympians, and to kids all over the world, and to our special champions, Katie, Piety, Cesar, Estrada, Allison, Schivitz.
And so, the bronze will go to Katie Sox Piety in purple with 875 points. The Stallion, Allison, Schivitz, who takes back the silver, and the gold will go to Mexico's main man, El Cora de Mexico. Cesar Estrada will take back the Global Guts gold and a glowing piece of our radical rock, which he will hold high for everyone in the Extreme Arena to see that this special Olympian is a gold medal winner here on Global Guts today. And now all 3 of our players will take a well-deserved victory lap around the Extreme Arena. No ifs, ands, or buts. These Special Olympians, they got global guts. I'm Mike O'Malley for everyone at Global Guts. Do you have it?
Reebok gear is sold at Kids Foot Locker. Call your nearest Foot Locker for more information.